Welcome back, insiders. Happy Tuesday and happy start to the week after the 3-day long Martin Luther King Day weekend. Now, let's talk about what happened today because I'm not going to lie, I feel like a giant idiot right now. And let's talk about why. So these are some of the tickers we were talking, or at least watching today. CRGE was from last Friday. LAES was popping up kind of okay, but not really. RVSN had some opportunity here in the bottom left, but not really, kind of selling off. ELAB had a huge boom right here and then sold off. And then PHUN, similar situation, popped up, but then it started grinding, and it actually ended up being the best winner of the day. And this is why I feel like a giant idiot, because I did not get aggressive on it. By the time fun was running, I was mentally drained, and maybe, just maybe, it was also because I was streaming again for the first time since December 5th, I think it is. It's been a long time. Let's see, I wrote it down. Yeah, December 5th was our last stream. So what I want to do is I want to start streaming again from 7:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or whenever I'm done. So I'm not going to just stream till 11 a.m. every single day. That's 4 hours of streaming. That's way too long. But there's always those days where I do end up trading till 11. So that's like my max. If I end pre-market, that's when I end. If it's like a Tuesday like today, these are days on Tuesday where I traditionally trade pretty long. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for everyone that dropped in today. We got 26 likes, 140 views. Woo, it was really good fun, honestly. It was nice seeing a lot of old faces as well, especially some of you guys that are not in Discord, which shame on you because you should be in the Discord, and that's where we have a lot of fun. Also, a little bit of side news before we dive into fun and some of my trades today. Insider Trading Podcast. Guys, we are stopping temporarily the Insider Trading Podcast. We're still going to be talking in the Discord. We're still going to be jumping on calls together, but we're not going to be uploading them temporarily on the Insider Trading Podcast. I just don't have the time for it, and I feel like it is... it's killing me that I can't give it my full love, and that's why I need to pause it, because I'm doing so much right now in terms of we're about to fly to Utah. Trading is my absolute priority. I want to really double down on trading. I want to trip over myself. TradeJournal, I spend a lot of time coding TradeJournal, so that is my second major priority, and I want to start streaming again, getting some more YouTube content out, and I just... like TradeJournal always falls, or at least the podcast always falls through my hands. So if I want to do it, I want to go all in on it, and I just can't fully do that. So until I feel like I can do that again, or someone else spearheads it, that's when we're going to double down on that again. So yeah, but we're going to be chatting in the Discord like always. We're going to have calls in there as well. The great relationships were built, and I want to keep doing it for that purpose. And I want to open that up to more people as well. Anyway, let's see, ELAB, now this one, pre-market, big congrats to actually Toby, who nailed $1,200 or $800 on his first trade on ELAB. It was super nice, and I'm not going to lie, I'm super jealous for him nailing that one. I was 2 minutes too late to ELAB, 2 minutes too late, and that's all it took, 2 minutes too late, and it was gone. So if we just go here to a little bit of notes I take on some of these. So ELAB, this one, 6.4 million float, and then look at this, has catalyst as well, nice low dollar amount. And then the other one that had a catalyst was, lo and behold, not fun. It was LAES, which, you know, as you saw, kind of did okay, but, you know, top right here, I don't know. It was a tricky ticker to trade, but at least it's holding above VWAP. Now, I'm a little bit flustered right now, because this looked like one of the better tickers, and it totally did not live up to expectations. Now, let me show you guys where I traded it, and then let me show you guys, I think, where Toby traded it. I traded it at the open. Nothing actually popped up. I had a few good entries, but I always sold it too soon because I would end up holding it for like 2-3 minutes. And you guys know that, you know, if I'm holding a ticker too long, it's usually a bad sign. Like everything below 2 minutes is bad news bear for me, let's just say. So this ticker popped up, and I highlighted the spot that was the best trade, and it was right here, popped up. At this point, it's like 80-90%, and the big resistance is still ahead of this. So I would have, could have, should have sized up here. I saw this ticker right around here. You guys saw it in the live stream. I will link to it as well, and you can check it out. And since it starts at 7 a.m., you guys can easily just figure out exactly where you need to go in the live stream if you want to watch my live trades. So I go here, it pops up a little bit, it doesn't work, I close, take a scratch. I buy here, pops up, I close, take a scratch. And actually this was a little bit more hairy than that. It was even worse. And then I tried this one, ELAB as well. It didn't break up, and then it finally did here, and I was not in it. So yeah, I don't know, kind of depressing. Didn't really have the flow today, but fun. Of course, the ticker with no news and a sub dollar just absolutely destroys it today. You know, does so good. And you know, where is Alex? At this point, I literally gave up on the ticker. I was like, how did I do so bad trading this ticker? I was kind of disappointed in myself, and I don't know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, maybe stuck around, or you know, nice 5-minute breakout, 1-minute pullback. I mean, there was opportunities for me, so maybe I called it a bit too soon. But you know, David said it really well in the Discord today. He's like, when you start messing up on easy moves that you should have nailed back to back, it's only a matter of time, basically, till you do something bad. And that's kind of what my mindset was. I don't know what it was. I think it was just like 3 hours of nonsense today, and then I was like a little bit baffled. I got some decent little trades here, fun on this move back up. My problem with fun is I never actually got my big size on it. I was always looking for like a 10, 20,000 share size, and I was always like at 6,000, 9,000. I think my biggest was like 15,000. So I wasn't nearly as much as I want on this one, and it just snuck away from me. You know, it was a real grind, this ticker. Like early on, it was just constantly grinding. I wasn't really convinced, but look at that. It was always above the 9 EMA. I mean, perfectly always above the 9 EMA. So I think I'm just a little bit disappointed in myself. I'm super happy we got the stream up. I'm super happy for many things today. I'm just a little bit disappointed in my trading today. But at the same time, not necessarily either, because right here, congrats to everyone who got some green, but also to those who didn't get stuck in the chop. And I just feel like I avoided a lot of chop, and I think I just saw too much chop today that by the time fun popped up and actually became good, I had no more energy. I'm not really sure. But in one way, I'm happy with myself because I avoided a lot of easy to fall into traps. On the second hand, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I didn't change gears. I wasn't able to change gears quick enough and nail fun. Now, that being said, fun, and just like CRGE from last month, or not last month, from Friday, which was also a sub dollar, we're just totally different tickers that I'm typically trading. So it's also like if Mara or Nvidia or like some random mid or large cap goes running, I don't really care because it's not really what I trade. So that's also how I feel about CRGE and fun. But you know, I should have been able to pivot a little bit harder today. So I think in that regard, I am a little bit flustered, but it is what it is. Remember, our goal is to trade the best that we can, and then a green day will inevitably follow, or a small red day will inevitably follow. And today was the small red day category. So I think I traded the best that I was able to trade today. I don't know, I think I got on the wrong side of the bet a little bit. Anyway, guys, I would love to see you on tomorrow's live stream, so hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon too if you haven't done so already so you get notified when we go live, but it is at 7 a.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in and dropping a like on the way out. Ciao.